Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today I want to do my daily exercise and literal reading lessons. So let me begin. Looking at the link between parents' educational backgrounds and students' English achievement. Abstract. This study investigates the link between parents' educational background and students' English achievement at one senior high school in Palembang, South Sumatra, Indonesia. 108 senior high school students were involved in the study. Data were collected through a parent's educational background in questionnaire and an English test. Descriptive statistic, person-product moments correlation, and regression analysis were employed to analyze the data. The result of the person-product moment correlation coefficient revealed that parents' educational background significantly correlated with the students' English achievement. Additionally, the result of the linear regression analysis indicate that there was a correlation between parents' educational background and students' English achievement. Although the contribution was small and there were other factors that contribute to the student academic achievement, parents' educational background is important in supporting their children's English achievement. And next is introduction. Education is essential for the development of society. The more educated the people of a society are, the more civilized and well-disciplined the society might be. Education is also primary need in this era of globalization. Education gives insight, grooms the personality, inculcates moral values, adds knowledge, and provides skills for people who will live in a very competitive society. In every field, high qualified people are needed. However, there are several studies focusing on the problem of education in Indonesia, including Mukminin, Lestari, Afifa, Ramadhani, and Hendra, and Mustad, who argue that there are some problems of education in Indonesia, including curriculum, budget, quality, purpose of the education, national examination, and learning facility. These kind of problems have influenced the quality of education both in national and in international levels. For example, although since 1995, Indonesia has taken part consistently in every round of trends in international mathematics and science study, or TIMSS. The results have not been satisfactory. Of the 38 countries participant in 1999, Indonesia ranked the 34th and the 32 in math, science respectively. In 2003, performance in math increased to 411, while the science score slipped to 420. The research occurred in 2007, with math performance decreased to 397, and science improved to 427. Scores in both math and science fell in 2011 to 386 and 406 respectively. In 2015, math performance increased to 379 and 9070, while science performance decreased to 309.70. The result of Indonesian participants in TIMSS have implied that the quality of education should become the responsibility of all parties, including government, school, and family. Family is one of the important factors in supporting the education of their children. As a unit of society, the family is obviously a major socializing agent, so that it is important in determining the child motivation to achieve success. Mainly, family has a responsibility for socializing children, for making them productive members of society. The more the parents are involved in the process of imparting education to their children, the more the children might excel in their academic career and to become productive and responsible members of society. Additionally, parents' personal education backgrounds and economic backgrounds have a significant effect on their children's education. It means that parents' educational backgrounds play an important part in their children's education. The education received by the children depends very much on the education and their parents have. In relation to education, English is one of the compulsory subjects in Indonesia's educational system. The internal and external factors, for example, tend to influence the learner's English achievement. Furthermore, data from Education First English Proficiency Index also show that the average score of Indonesians' English proficiency was 52.74 and labeled as a moderate proficiency level. This score has placed Indonesia in the 28th rank out of the 63 countries in terms of index that compare the average English language ability in different countries. The data indicate that English proficiency in Indonesia is still lower than other countries. However, learning English is not easy process. There are some problems or difficulties in learning English. In their study, Abrar Mukminin Habibi, Ashrafi Makmur, and Marzulina, and Mukminin Muazzah Husnata and Sari found that the problems in learning English, such as teachers' competence, student lack of English foundation background, student lack of confidence, inappropriate curriculum, unmotivated, encouraged, and gained learning strategy, not practice speaking English with English native speaker, and class environment. Some research have previously explored parents' educational background and students' English achievement. For example, Apriana found that parents' educational background was significantly correlated to students' English achievement, though the correlation was weak. Also, Carnegie found that there was a strong correlation between parents' educational background and student English achievement. Snable, Alfred, Eccles, Kohler, and Baldwin found that a significant positive correlation existed between parents' education and students' achievement. It can be concluded that the results of those studies are still inconsistent. Additionally, Arif found that there was no significant relationship between parents' occupation and educational backgrounds and students' achievement in learning English. The finding of the previous studies on the link between parents' educational background and students' English achievement are still mixed. The current study investigates the correlation between parents' educational background and student English achievement at one senior high school in Palembang, South Sumatra, Indonesia. Two research questions guided this study. 1. Is there any link between parent educational background and student English achievement of the 12th grade students at one senior high school in Palembang, South Sumatra, Indonesia? And second, does parents' educational background influence students' English achievement of the 12th grade students at one senior high school in Palembang? Literature review. Parents' educational backgrounds refers to parents' highest education. That means the highest level of education attained by parents. International Standard Classification of Education, or ICED, from UNESCO has grouped 9 levels of education. They are early childhood education, primary education, lower secondary education, upper secondary education, post-secondary non-tertiary education, short cycle tertiary education, bachelor or equivalent level, master of or equivalent level, doctoral or equivalent level. Parents with higher level of education are also more likely to believe strongly in their abilities to help their children learn. Higher education parents have greater success in providing their children with the cognitive and language skill that contribute to early success in school. Self-harm also adds the relationship of parents' education to their children's achievement. Motivation in academic area is mediated by parents' beliefs and behaviors are likely to be influenced by their educational experience and how these parental beliefs and behaviors actually influence the children's achievement motivation in academic area. Additionally, family characteristics such as parental income, education, and family size seem to be connected to students' achievement. In terms of student achievement, Algarabel and Dasi state that achievement is the competence of a person in relation to a domain of knowledge. Additionally, Sukmadinata state that achievement of students could be seen from mastering the subject that they have taken up. Achievement refers to the good result from learning. In addition, English achievement has a strong relation with the academic achievement. English achievement means the competency that is achieved by the students in English subject. Being well-educated parents give benefits for their children. In thus state that parents could serve as good role models by being conscientious, ambitious, and methodical, all of which they contribute to make their children more successful at school. Moreover, educated parents can provide their children with guidance to get good information at home. Guntla, Mehta, Gokil, and Berhanun found that educated parents had more attention to the facility used by their children related to their study, especially in learning English. Students from good socio-economical and high parental education background have good chance for getting admission in good professional courses. Parental education level also determine the facilities and the cultural level of the home. Udo and Sunny claim that educated parents often get a better job. Thus, with their income, they are better prepared to give educational materials for their children. In other words, this suggests that students manage to support their learning with good educational materials because they have parents who can provide them with educational supporting materials that they need, including learning English. Methodology, research, design, and participants. In this study, we use a correlation approach to find out the link between parents' educational backgrounds and students' English achievement. The first procedure was we identify the parents' educational background by using educational background questionnaire, and the second procedure was we gave the student test of TOEFL. The next step was we analyzed the link between the two variables thought SPSS based on the result of the educational background questionnaire and TOEFL test. 108 senior high school students were involved in the study. Data were collected through a parents' educational background questionnaire and English test. Data collection and analysis. In this study, we use questionnaire and a test as the instruments to gather the data concerning the link between parents' educational background and students' English achievement of the 12 grade students at one senior high school in Palembang, South Sumatra, Indonesia. To obtain the information about parents' educational background, we used the questionnaire from UNESCO, which was adapted by Apriana. The questionnaire consisted of parents' educational background, which was related to parents' highest education. The questionnaire asked about the level education of father and mother of the student. In scoring parents' education background, the students take one of their parents' educational background levels, including early childhood education, primary education, lower secondary education, upper secondary education, post-secondary non-tertiary education, short cycle tertiary education, bachelor or equivalent level, master or equivalent level, and doctoral or equivalent level. The score was from 0 until 8. The highest level education is the highest score indicates a higher degree of educational background level. To obtain the students' English achievement, we use TOEFL Junior Test. The purpose of the TOEFL Junior Test is to provide an objective measure of the degree to which students in the target population have attained proficiency in the academic and social English language skill. The designer of the TOEFL Junior Standard Test asserts that the TOEFL Junior Standard Test is an English proficiency test that is not based on or limited to any specific curriculum. There are these three sections: listening, structure, and reading. Each section contains 42 choice questions with a total testing time of 1 hour 55 minutes. TOEFL Junior Test scores are determined by the number of questions that a student has answered correctly. There is no penalty of wrong answer. The category of the result of the test is grouped into very good, good, very poor, and very poor. In terms of correlation and regression, it was necessary to know that whether the data were normal for each variable and linear between two variables. In this study, normally tests was used to find out whether the data of educational background questionnaire and TOEFL junior test were normal or not. We use a sample Kolmogorov-Smirnov in SPSS. If p-value is higher than 0.05, then it was normal and vice versa. In this study, linearity test was conducted to know whether the data of educational background questionnaire and TOEFL junior test were linear or not. If the score was higher than 0.05, the two variables were linear. Linearity test in SPSS was used to see if the data were linear or not. After getting the result of the education background questionnaire and TOEFL junior test students, we used person product moment correlation coefficient to find out whether or not there was a correlation between the variables. The interpretation of coefficient correlation was to find whether person R is higher than 0.34. Regression analysis we use to find out whether or not parents' educational background influence students' English achievement. We identify the influence of variable by using result of R squared. Simple regression analysis was used to measure two variables. The score parents' educational background was independent variable and student English achievement as dependent variable were calculated by SPSS. Finding and discussion. Parents' educational background and students' English achievement. 108 students participate in the study. The descriptive statistical analysis of parents' educational background for the participant indicate that the maximum score was 8 and the lowest score was 1. The mean score of parents' educational background for the participant was 5.05 and the standard deviation was 1.588. This mean scores indicates that the level of parents' educational background of participant in short cycle tertiary education, D2 or D3. It was revealed that from the questionnaire, the 9 levels of parents' educational background were all perceived by the students with different numbers. Primary education was as the least perceived level and bachelor or equivalent level was the most perceived for both father and mother educational background categories. The descriptive statistical analysis of English achievement for the participant indicate that the maximum score was 79 and the minimum score was 10. The mean score of English achievement for the participant was 47.02 and the standard deviation was 70.739. This mean scores indicates that the level of student English achievement of a participant is very poor. For each category, 13 students has a good English achievement, 19 students obtained an average English achievement, 5 students had a poor English achievement, and 71 students had a very poor English achievement. The result of normality test and linearity test. The data were interpreted as a normal one if p more bigger than 0.05, point if p more smaller than 0.05. It means the data were not normal. Kolmogorov-Smirnov was used to see the normality. The result of normality test indicate that the data from each variable were all normal and appropriate for data analysis with coefficients 290 for parents' educational background and 605 for English achievement. For linearity test, the deviation of linearity was obtained. If probability is more than 0.5, the two variables are linear. The results show that the deviation from linearity between parents' educational background and students' English achievement was 769. Correlation between parents' educational background and students' English achievement. Based on the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient, the results indicate that the patterns of correlation between parents' educational background and students' English achievement was positive. The correlation coefficient, or the R obtained, was higher than R table. Then the level of probability significance was 0, 0, 0. It means that P was lower than 0.5. Thus, there was a significant correlation between parents' educational backgrounds and student English achievement. Influence of parents' educational background or on students' English achievement. The result indicate that parents' educational background influence students' English achievement significantly with t-value was higher than t-table with psi. Value was lower than probability, therefore there was a significant influence between parents' educational background towards students' English achievement. In addition, to know the percentage of parents' educational background influence on the students' English achievement, R-square was obtained. The result of the analysis revealed that the R-square was 179. It means that parents' educational backgrounds led a significant effects in level of 17.9% towards students' English achievement, and 82.4% was an unexplained factor value. Based on the result of Pearson product moments correlation, it was found that there was a positive and a significant correlation between parents' educational background and student English achievement of the 12th grade student. This means that parents' educational background had a relation to student English achievement. The level of correlation between parents' educational background and student English achievement was fair. Parents with a higher level of education can stimulate their children in a good learning environment. They can transfer what they have in their children's cognitive development. For example, by having more discussion about the lessons, using rich vocabulary in the interaction of parents and children, and reading more books with the children. This result is in agreement with Kratz arguments that the parents' educational background has a relationship with students' English achievement. Furthermore, the more educated the parents are, the more they are able to pass along the education and help their children excel in school. Parents with little or no education may find it very difficult to understand or help their children in the area of education. For example, Selfam states that parents with a higher level of education are also more likely to believe strongly in their abilities to help their children learn. Highly educated parents have greater success in providing their children with the cognitive and language skills that contribute to early success in school. Also, Gundla, Metla, Kukel, and Berhanun argue that educated parents have more attention to the facility used by their children related to their study. Moreover, Carnegie argues that parents who have a high educational background and a good English competence generally prepare their children to face globalization with good English preparation. They will help learning English by doing many ways, such as providing their children with facilities or paying private tutors. Furthermore, the result of this present study is also in agreement with finding of Apriana's study, who found that the parents' educational background was correlated to student English achievement, even thought the correlation was not strong. In addition, Ardila, Rosselli, Matute, and Guarjo indicate that there was a significant correlation between the parents' educational level and the students' test performance. Conclusion is the current study investigate the correlation between parents' educational background and students' English achievement at one senior high school in Palembang, South Sumatra, Indonesia. Based on the result of the present study, we found that parents' educational backgrounds were significantly correlated with students' English achievement with R minus 420. The category of correlation was fair. Additionally, the linear regression analysis showed that parents' educational backgrounds is 70.9% significantly influence the different variable student English achievement. In short, the total contribution of parents' educational background and students' English achievements show a significant link, although the contribution was small, suggesting that there were other factors that could contribute to their students' English achievements, such as school, teachers, friends, and environment. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for your nice attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.